Hi everyone, welcome to the write-up for Discloud. It's a GCP Cloud challenge in the DownUnderCTF 2020. This was using both Discord and GCP Cloud. Really interesting challenge. I wrote it, so personally I find it interesting. But anyway, let's get into it. So we're told that this is a bot that is implemented using GCP Cloud technologies, and there's a Discord bot called Meme Surfer in the Discord channel that we need to message to get this going. So bit of spoilers there, but that's okay. This is a write-up. So let's get started. So when we, type something to this bot, it replies with how it works. So there's meme list, meme get, and meme sign. So if we do meme list, it'll give us 4 memes that are available to us. And if we do meme get, let's find out what is available. So we can do meme get -m, meme get -su. And so -m will get the meme, and then -su will retrieve the meme of a GCS signed URL. So if we do meme get -m, say please.jpg, it'll go ahead and get that meme from wherever. Now there's also meme sign, and meme sign is a way to sign the meme for sharing with your friends. So when you do that, it'll generate a signed URL that you are able to access and share with other people. What this URL actually tells us is the backend of what this is running on is Google Cloud Storage, GCS. So that storage.google APIs should point you towards Google Cloud Storage. What you can also tell from this URL is that the service account using this or creating this is memeboy123. That's in the URL here, Google credential, and you can get a bit more information about the stuff there. So let's have a look at what the vulnerability is. So there's two vulnerabilities in the same bug. The first vulnerability is a LFI. So in meme get -m, actually the first vulnerability, I don't know. Yeah, we'll start with LFI. Meme get -su. You're supposed to pass in a URL. However, there's no checking or anything in how this works. If you passed in google.com, it will try and retrieve google.com, and it takes a while to come back. So that should give you a hint there's something weird going on. And eventually it will fail because it's actually firewalled off. So it will come back saying couldn't get the meme. However, if you passed in, say, Etsy password, there's an LFI. And that password file will actually contain the contents of the password. So, cool, we've got an LFI. So then we need to go back to the challenge description. And remember it says that this is written using discord.js. Where is it? Yeah, discord.js. So this is a Node bot. So with Node, there's usually, with npm and all that stuff, there's package.json and then there's your index.js, usually. But package.json will tell you where the entry point of the function is. So if we do a meme get -m, sorry, -su of package.json, hopefully all the directories are all good, which it is. So we get package.json there. And then if we open it up, so I've just got it pre-downloaded here. Package.json contains that the main script is index.js. So we do the same thing. We can just do meme get -su index.js. And that'll give us the index, like the main function of the bot. So in here, this is the code of the bot that you'd get from downloading that. So it requires a few other files, but this is the main one. And so we've got the list command here, we've got the get command. So let's try and see what happens when where the vulnerability is. So when we do get if arg meme, getting meme, it tries to generate a signed URL for this meme, and all this kind of stuff. If that's a particular meme. This signed URL bit is where the bug is. So we're doing a message.send files argv.signed URL. So this is essentially passing in whatever the user has, is the argument as the file, and that's why it's an LFI or an SSRF. So is there anything else here that can help us? Yes, there is. So up here, we have the meme bucket name, which is epic memes with a Z. But also, there's meme bucket name, there's a commented out, which is secure epic meme. So that's something to know, that's something interesting. So after that, we kind of now need to look at the SSRF part of it. So in GCP, when you have an SSRF, there's a thing called a metadata server in cloud, which is basically a way for instances or VMs on the cloud to know stuff about themselves, the metadata about themselves. So if you look on payload all the things and then look up SSRF, you'll see that there's a GCP section about what you can do. And so here, this is the one that we want, the get access token. The SSH public key also sounds pretty juicy, but we're firewalled off. There's no port 22, and we also don't know what server this is running on because it's all hidden. So if we get the access token here, so let's try and hit the metadata endpoint. So if we do meme get-su, the token, it'll come back with the token. Fantastic. And so what does that look like? In the token over here, we have an access token. So this is not formatted that great, but it's just basically JSON. So you got the access token, which is an OAuth2 token, and it's a type of bearer. Awesome. So what can we do with that? We now have the token for memeboy123. Remember how we got that from the initial one? That is the service account that's running Discloud. So if we copy this token, and how do we use it? Now this token we can actually use to interact with the Google Cloud API. So if we look up, hey, all right, well now we want to go Google Cloud Storage API. Blah, blah, blah. You can look through all this documentation. I've already got it set up here. So if we have over here, we have, I don't know if you can see this, but essentially this is the URL to list all objects in a bucket. Now remember, because we had that list, that reference to secure epic memes, we can list all the objects in that. So that is just with a get/b/secure epic meme/o. And we need to put in our authorization token. So our token is a bearer token with the token value of that. And so when we hit send, we get this. So these are the items within this bucket. So it looks like its name is epic.jpg. So we want to see what this is. Can we actually read it? So I've also got here, so you just add a /epic.jpg at the end, and if we hit send, we just get the metadata of the object. But if you include, again, this is reading through documentation of how the API works. If you hit alt media, so a query parameter of alt media, that means, okay, let's actually get the actually specific file. And that is not a JPEG. That is base64. So if we get this, pipe this in, so we're going to echo that, pipe it into base64 decode. What do we get? Oh, this is pretty cool. This is another service account key. This is a service account key of Secret Manager at Discloud Chal, right? So we just got another service account. A service account key. So we want to become this service account and interact and see what this service account can do. So let's do that again, but we're going to pipe that to key.json. And then we're going to activate the service account. So I'm just going to jump to another configuration that I have, just so it doesn't mess up my normal one. So it's going to take a little second. So while this is happening, this is the service account that we got was called Secret Manager. So, and remember, the initial problem of over here was talking about how there's secrets in the cloud, and you're supposed to heist the secrets to get the flag. So I'm going to run a gcloud auth activate service account, and I believe I called it key.json. So what this is going to do is going to set up my gcloud configuration to be using the service account. So we'll give it a moment while it does that. And while we do that, let's have a look at see what secrets there are. So GCP Secrets Manager. There it is, Cloud Secrets Manager. Let's have a look at the gcloud commands, because now we have an actual service account key. We can use the gcloud command. So I'm just going to run a gcloud config list, make sure everything's all in order. And if we jump to Cloud Secrets Manager documentation, actually we want to go to the gcloud Secrets Manager. Here we go, gcloud Secrets. And with this, we can go gcloud secrets list. So let's run that, gcloud secrets list. Oh wait, we're on the wrong project. Gcloud config set project to Discloud chow. You can get that from the service account. The email uses the project ID on how to do that. So we'll wait for this to load for a second. And so it doesn't even, it tells us we don't even have access, but we do. So we do gcloud secrets list. Cool, there's a secret called big secret. All right, I want to get it. So the way that you do that, again, looking at the documentation, looks like we have versions and then list potentially. So let's have a look at gcloud secrets versions list, and then the secret name was big secret. And I believe we want to access it as well. So if we can list the secret versions and then access that secret, again, we can then read it. Here we go. So it looks like its name is 1. So if we go gcloud secrets versions access version 1, and the secret name is big secret. Hope I got this right. Come on. Bingo! There we go. And we get the flag. That's how you do it. In hindsight, for this challenge, personally, I would have made the accounts, the buckets listable. I didn't do that. I didn't want to change it since it got it solved. But yeah, that's how you do it. So it was a LFI plus SSRF. And then once you got that, you then stole the token, which then you could take over the, read the bucket, the secret bucket. And then with the secret bucket, you could then become the service account. And then with that service account, you could read Secrets Manager. Hope you found this challenge enjoyable. I hope you learned a little bit. Thanks, guys.